It's BBC Radio Manchester. The time is 10 minutes to 12. It gives me, a great pleasure, I'm going to go with here, to introduce my next guests. They go by the name of Slap and Giggle. Individually, they're known as James Bennison and Sid Wick. They are local comedians, musicians, musical comedians, and comical musicians.
All of the above.
All of the above. Kind of like two little Jasper Carrots.
Very small Jasper Carrots. Sprouts.
Jasper Sprouts. Two little Jasper Sprouts.
There's no such person, Matt.
There is Jasper Sprout.
Jasper Sprout.
So, boys, how are you?
We're good.
All the better for seeing you. Thank you, Matt.
We've missed you.
I've missed you too.
You're looking very well, Matt, can I just say? Obviously, your listeners probably won't be able to imagine what you look like, but you're a huge, great hulk of a man, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. A beefcake.
Yeah.
And can I wish you congratulations on this most auspicious of occasions?
Yeah.
It's your birthday today, isn't it?
No, mate.
It's alright, Matt.
It's
all right. They told us down the desk.
Yeah, we prepared
happy
and everything,
birthday.
so don't worry.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Surprise birthday.
I am very surprised. It's not my birthday.
We've bought you loads of presents.
Have you?
Actually.
Right, do you want
some presents?
Do you want your presents?
You have actually brought me some
Yeah,
presents.
of course we have.
You went to Clinton's cards?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Look in there.
They are.
Look there.
They're all for you.
Your pits have gone to a lot of trouble for this,
Yeah, of course we have.
Yeah.
For you, Matt. Your birthday.
We always like to do a bit of research.
A lucky bag.
Lucky bag.
A party princess lucky bag.
Just for you.
If you're lucky, there'll be a party princess in there for you, Matt.
I should be so lucky, mates. Well, that's nice. A pink lucky bag.
Yeah. You can keep things in there to bring you luck. And
Oh, a copy of your new CD.
yes.
Oh, well, now you mention it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Slap and Giggle.
How unexpected.
The disappointing second album.
Yeah.
Of which... Oh, there's a picture of you two naked on the back. That's
That's just your copy, though.
Yeah.
you done that specially for me.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that new album in a minute, because that, of course, is why you're here. A chocolate coin, a huge
It's a
chocolate
medal.
coin.
It's a medal for your
Oh, it's a
birthday.
medal.
You can have that. You can wear that around
It's not
town
till
like a
May,
king.
lads, my birthday.
Don't act coy with us, boy.
But you know what? My birthday is the same week that I get married this year, so I'm suspecting I'm not going to get any fuss made for my birthday. So this is...
It's fine. We're still playing at your wedding, right?
You're getting married again.
Yeah, but this time I really mean it.
Yeah.
These are good, eh?
You don't want to ruin your birthday with another marriage.
A pair of 3D sunglasses that you've just taken from the cinema.
You can put them. I bought them. They were £1. Them. You put them over your normal glasses.
You'll see they're 3D, unlike usual glasses.
And a false thumb.
Yeah, that's a prosthetic thumb, actually. Paul Daniels wears a similar one.
Well,
And a Kit
And
Kat.
a Kit Kat.
a dark chocolate. No one likes dark chocolate.
Yeah, but to counteract that, we've also put some Star Mix in there.
Yeah, and poured some milk into the bag.
Well, listen, lads, thank you very much.
It's all right.
It genuinely isn't my birthday. But,
Well,
but I appreciate if only everyone that came in brought gifts.
It's
If
fine.
only.
If only.
You'd have more guests.
Let's talk about Slap and Giggle.
Yeah.
That's us.
You are you perform on the comedy circuit.
Mm-hmm.
As describe your act for me in case people aren't aware of you.
Okay, well, we're...
You go. You can do this one.
Yeah, yeah.
You're there most of the time anyway.
Yeah, I'm there more than you.
Yeah.
I'm a comedy double act, and James is my assistant.
Yep.
We do comedy, sort of variety, sketch, and we do songs as well, Matt.
I've heard
And
you describe,
birthday surprise parties, on
which you're
request.
very good at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The birthday surprise parties.
Thank you.
I've
You
heard
don't seem that impressed.
Well, it's just not my birthday.
Can we get a test? We only did it for a quote for our website.
I know. You're staring at that
The
that
best-
CD, though, aren't you? You can't take your eyes off it.
And in
just-
fairness, you did look quite surprised when we said it was your birthday.
I was very surprised when you said
Can we
it was
use
my
that as a quote on our birthday party website?
I was surprised.
birthday. I was surprised, yeah.
Matt White.
Yeah. I tell you what, rather than talk about what you do,
Shut up.
no, yeah, get out. I was going to say, rather than talk about it, let's have a listen, because you've quite handily got a guitar strapped to your back.
I have.
I see.
Through no fault of my own.
So you're going to do a couple of songs, then we'll talk a bit more, and then we've got some Cher to listen to as well. So that's all coming up for you.
Oh, you knew I was coming.
Yeah.
And you thought
Yeah.
you'd bring out the big guns.
So talk me through, what are you going to play for us now? What's this?
Well, the first song is about a very harrowing experience James had, didn't you?
Yes.
We try not to leave the country for legal and medical reasons.
Yes.
But
But the one time we did, this happened. But rather than telling you the story behind the song itself actually tells the story, so it would be wasting time.
that would actually be quicker just to tell the story.
Yeah, it would be quick to tell the story.
Should we do that?
Yeah. So, don't know. We should
No,
do the song.
well, sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
not
wasted
right.
enough time as
Yeah.
it is. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Last summer, Sid and I went away to Spain.
Met an American widow.
Lorraine was her name.
She looked pretty wealthy.
I tried to take her wallet,
but she had the same idea.
and that cow beat me to it.
Oh, we only spent an hour or two talking to the police. They questioned me long and hard.
Long and hard. That's 63 euros you can keep, but bring back my Blockbuster membership card. It was my favourite, you could say it was my MasterCard. But I was barclaying up the wrong tree.
Very good.
That yank was so quick in picking my pocket. I was a victim of American Express thievery.
When James realized he was one wallet down, his mood became lackluster.
Of all my cards, only one had any value, and that card was from a popular video rental store.
Oh, there may have been a few dirty pictures in his wallet, doing things in his backyard.
My backyard. The picture of Sid's mother, I'm really not that bothered.
What was that?
But bring back my Blockbuster membership card. Sid had his own Blockbuster membership card revoked for complaining about the lack of Jim Davidson Blu-rays.
They only had 6, but I wanted more.
And he vowed to get another card one day. I remember that American widow thief well.
Really? What did she look like?
She looked like you in a wig. And looking back now, if I didn't know better, I'd say that it was definitely Sid.
Ha! James, I would never dream of staging a mugging just because from Blockbuster I was barred.
And yet I still think of that manly American miss, and I still miss my Blockbuster membership card. Please bring back my Blockbuster membership card.
Slap and Giggle.
Yeah.
Slap and Giggle on BBC Radio Manchester.
Who
Very
would have
good.
thought?
Very, very good.
Who allowed that?
Just despite Sid forgetting almost 60% of the chords and lyrics, I think that came off quite well.
But no one noticed.
I was actually doing a different song.
Oh, were
You
you?
started singing a different song. It's all right. I mean, it's an easy mistake to make.
That's how all our best gigs start.
Yeah, well, we have over 2 songs. So
Yeah.
it
was 50-50.
50-50.
Listen, I know for a fact you've got at least 15 songs because they're all here on the.
What's your favourite?
I'd have to say Blockbuster membership cards.
Reading that off the back of the CD there.
And you just sang it.
Oh, yeah.
I once went into a video store and tried to get out of a video, and they told me that I was a band member, and I thought they meant I looked like I was in it because I had an indie haircut. That's a true story. That's
And
not
your
a joke.
hulking physique.
Why were you banned? Jim Davidson again.
Because I hadn't returned something or something like that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
the manager's wife.
We're going to hear more from Slap and Giggle, the boys, Sid and James, in just a few moments, and they've got another song for us as well. Now, though, on BBC Radio Manchester, don't panic, we've got some proper music. Only kidding, boys, only kidding, boys.
It's Cher.
It is Cher, yeah, and Believe. That's Cher and Believe on BBC Radio Manchester. I do like Cher very much, but if there's one thing I don't like in music, it's when they do the robot voice, which isn't a hugely accurate robot voice.
You're not going to like our next song then.
Yeah.
It's not got a robot voice in it.
It's called Robot Voice.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No.
The voices you can hear, by the way, are Robots, Slap and Giggle, a Manchester-based comedy duo, musical comedy.
Well, we're getting there. We're actually neither.
Sid and James, their names are.
Yes.
We're going to have another song for you in just a minute. Is this taken from the disappointing second album?
You can guess which one it is from the back of the album.
All right, I'm going to guess which one it is from the back of the album. I think you're going to do Paul the Wizard.
No, you haven't got time for that. It's 12 minutes long.
It's an epic power ballad.
How did we get here?
Well, I drove.
Yeah, no, I passengered.
You are in the semi-finals of the Musical Comedy Awards.
Quarterfinals.
We'll be in the semi-finals.
Unless this is pre-recorded, and then you can play it later on if we get through.
Yeah, so you're in the semi-finals of the. So who does this? How have you got through to this? This is a recognised competition in Manchester, or
no? It's a nationwide competition, but with it being nationwide, it's all heats are in London and everything.
Yeah.
But no, it's a fantastic competition. Basically, musical comedy. It's a very sort of limited niche.
Yeah.
You don't really get music comedy nights. You get, or if you do, they're few and far between.
Yeah.
And so it's a fantastic opportunity to have just a really good gig at the end of the day.
Yeah,
It's full of music comedians, seeing a lot of variety, because music, as anyone will know, it's there's so many different genres, just like there is of comedy, and it's a whole other avenue to go for. So it's a fantastic show.
Yeah, we've met so many fantastic people there as well. It's really supportive competition as well. So all the acts are all in it together, and we're all really supportive of each other.
Is it quite a niche act, musical comedy?
It varies from person to person, honestly. I mean, at the end of the day, stand-up is very rarely you get someone who's not going off the beaten path of stand-up. It's the same sort of type of thing. But with music, again, you can do, whether it be rap or sort of a ballad, or do it
Country and Western.
What we try and do.
Good example.
Yeah.
It seems to be very popular at the minute, though, with people like Flight of the Conchords, Tim Minchin, Bill Bailey.
Yeah.
It seems to be, to my mind, the biggest it's ever been.
It is. They're definitely taken off a lot more in recent times. Definitely, and I think this competition is great because a lot of people who've come out of it have really kind of made it big, and it's great because they go up to Edinburgh and they do shows up there. So plug.
Yeah.
Go catch them.
Yeah. No, but they're good, and if you can catch the Musical Comedy Awards, go on the website because it's got all the videos from all the applicants as well. So
I'll tell you what, if you want to go to one of the heats, I'd go to the February 11th heats, and
that's the quarterfinals, isn't it?
It is a quarterfinals one, and I hear some prime talent on there.
How do they decide who wins? Is there like a panel?
Audience vote?
It's an audience vote. Each audience member gets, I think, 3 votes to keep it fair, because obviously you could just bring your mates.
There's some judges as well. They get a lot more votes.
Yeah. And so it's the right people get through, because even if you're voting for your mates, you still got to vote for the other acts that you like.
Well, fingers crossed, lads.
Yeah, well, we don't have any mates, so if you can come along,
that'd be great. If you want to just go.
Well, I'm busy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
With your birthday and everything.
Yeah. Got a lot of birthdays coming up this year.
And your gym. Down at the gym, bulking up. Beefcake.
They've
had to widen this studio since last time, haven't they?
Yeah, because of my broad shoulders.
They've got this hydraulic desk that you adjust yourself to your size.
I'm built like Jodie Marsh.
You really are. That's the first thing I said to James when I came in and saw you, Matt. I thought, look at the birthday boy. He's built like Jodie Marsh.
He's dressed up especially.
Yeah.
We're going to have another song, aren't we?
Yes.
If you must.
What's it called?
Basically, I'll let James explain.
Well, yes. Basically, it's a lovely story. How about basically me and Sid, we got together, and our
James is a comedian originally.
Yeah, I was originally a comedian.
And he wasn't very good at finding his way to the gigs.
Yes, and so quite by accident, I bumped into Sid. It wasn't a comedy night, was it?
No, it was a butcher's.
Yeah, and
James got lost on his way.
Sid is a
world-class butcher.
World-class butcher and great sense of direction. And so all these years as a comedian...
That's how we started the double act.
Yeah, I did all the jokes and he took me to the gigs. Yeah. Brilliant. Though in recent years, I think it's becoming less and less useful, really, since I got my sat-nav. That gets me to all the gigs
James essentially replaced me with a satellite navigation system.
Just go straight to the song, shall we?
Driving to the hospital for my ultrasound.
When we get to the street, Tom Tom says turn around.
Said we reached our destination, we were only halfway.
You're a man, why'd you need an ultrasound anyway?
When you're alone, it never challenges you.
Oh, but he suddenly goes bonkers when you're the passenger.
It's fallen in love with you, James, it's jealous of me. Hence when we're heading to Reading, can't find the A33.
You upset we drove off without you at the petrol station. If you're heading for disaster, Sid, you've reached your destination.
Take a ride at the traffic lights. Oh, you drove off without me in the middle of the night. Take a left, oh, you left me behind. Listening to your sat nav must be out of your mind. It may sound crazy, but your sat nav wants to replace me. That Tom Tom Tart is driving us apart. Just think of all the accidents it's caused, James.
Oh yeah. Well, when we went to Coventry and I drove into a tree.
That weekend in Wales where you hit that family.
That long weekend we spent in Southampton last week.
For 6 miles drove the wrong way down a one-way street.
Winchester, Manchester, Leicester and Chester. Got arrested each time for speeding, but that was just a tester.
Tried to drive to Waterloo, ended up at Bristol Zoo.
You're right, my sat-nav loves me and he's jealous of you.
Take a ride at the traffic lights.
Onto a runway in the path of an oncoming flight.
Take a left, oh you left me alone. Said you drove me to my house, but I was 12 miles from home. It may sound crazy, but your sat-nav wants to replace me. That Tom Tom Tart is driving us apart. Turn around, what's wrong with the map?
I tried to drive you into town, but it turned out to be a trap.
It dropped me off a bridge and into the Thames. Satellite navigation's driving me round the bend. Yeah. Take a ride at the traffic lights.
Maybe drive 40 miles an hour through a crowded campsite.
Take a left,
park on that double yellow line.
Says it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, a £43 fine. It may sound crazy, but your sat-nav wants to replace me. That Tom Tom Tart is driving us apart.
No, Sid. That Tom Tom Tart will never drive us apart.
Do you know what's nice is that you do look into each other's eyes, don't you, when you sing?
We can't help it.
That Slap and Giggle, by the way, Sid Wick, James Bennison. I think that was my favourite of the two.
Really?
Am I allowed to have favourites?
Yeah, well, we messed up the first
You'd
one.
be the first.
Do I have a favourite? Very good. See, I'm a big fan of musical comedy, and that's, in my opinion, good musical comedy. Because I'm a fan of other musical comedy.
Like Cher.
Oh, sorry, you're a fan of musical comedy. No. I've got some more gifts for you. That actually, Matt, I forgot. They've been in my pocket.
Or a free bowling voucher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you wanna go with me?
That's out of date, isn't it?
No, you still got a few hours left.
I better get there quick. If people want to come and see you guys, other than the Musical Comedy Awards, which is going to be down in London.
Oh, we're doing stuff all over the place.
Yeah.
We've got the Funbox gigs on the 15th of February.
That's the next one in Manchester. If you want to travel in your minibus load of fans to Preston, we've got a lovely gig tomorrow.
We're doing Preston tomorrow night. We're hosting a gig there called Organised Mike, which is always a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a great laugh.
We've got a few things in London coming up, haven't we?
Yes.
So essentially useless for any of your listeners in Manchester, apart from Funbox,
which is at Zoo at 8:30 in just off Oxford Road on the 15th of February.
Yeah. I might try and come down one day.
That's not going to happen, is it?
One day, yeah, it will, I promise.
If you go on our Twitter at Slap and Giggle, you can find out what gigs
you're doing. That was a good plug, that. Well done. I forgot to stick that into the conversation, but well done.
Yeah, there are other people available on Twitter.
Oh, legally we have to say that.
I am Matty F. White.
Well, not
yeah, but we're
other people.
at Slap and Giggle. So.
Matty F. White.
Slap.
No, slap and giggle.
Guys, thank you very much for coming in.
It's all right.
It was a pleasure. Thank you for the birthday gift.
It's all right. And
So happy birthday.
Hey, Matt,
It's not my
there's a
birthday.
little treat for you. If you want to buy any more CDs, you can go on eBay and
Yeah.
No, they're on iTunes.
like professionals,
Yeah.
like professional musicians.
You're on iTunes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just type it in now. Slap and giggle. Matt, not the
Well,
listeners.
I won't.
Listeners, if listeners are overhearing
Yeah.
this conversation and want to do so, they can do it as well.
Yeah, we're on was it Spotify? As well?
Spotify?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we're also on either.
Very modern, boys. Very modern.
All
Thank
over the
you.
shop.
Listen, good luck with the competition.
Thank you.
We need it.
We'll keep people updated for you on how you're getting on.
No,
Thank you.
won't.
We won't.
Shall I send you an email?
Send me an email.
Yeah.
What's your email address?
I'll tell
That's
you.
all right. Matty F. White.
We'll ring you.
It is actually mattyfwhite@yahoo.com.
No, it isn't.
That's what it is. And I've just given out my personal email address on the radio.
So-
So I'm
Daddy
gonna
was
I'll get it
listening.
on my phone and I'll read it out for you. Right, there is it.
James Bennison,
What's your
Sid
number?
Wick. It's 07725. That is my number. Right, guys, thanks very much.
All right, bye.
Bye. It's BBC Radio Manchester. That was Slap and Giggle. The time is just coming up to 12:15. Any minute.